A state rep who owns several payday loan businesses across Texas, including here in El Paso, is under fire. According to the Houston Chronicle, several of his employees in other Texas cities were cited for violating new payday loan ordinances. ABC 7's Darren Hunt is live with the details. Darren.
Let's tell you that state rep is Gary Elkins from Houston. He owns nearly a dozen power finance stores throughout the state. And according to an article in today's Houston Chronicle, many of them are not following the new rules. So we checked out the situation here in El Paso.
It's very concerning.
City Rep Claudia Ordaz is a big supporter of El Paso's new payday loan ordinance, which went into effect in January. It limits payday loans to 20% of the borrower's gross monthly income and title loans to either 3% of the borrower's gross annual income or 70% of a vehicle's value. It also limits the number of installments to 4 and rollovers and renewals to 3.
I had 2 people very, very close to me in my family that got wrapped up in payday lending, and it took a toll on our family. This gives me heartburn.
That heartburn came when I pointed out a story in the Houston Chronicle. It reads that Republican State Rep Gary Elkins not only owns a payday lending chain, but many of his businesses are allegedly not following the new rules.
Every legislative session, he, and along with other members, along with some powerful lobbyists, are trying to kill legislation that's trying to protect consumers. Even our own governor appointed William White to the Texas Finance Commission to help protect consumers, but he's also the vice president of Cash America. So what does that say about our state?
Elkins owns 11 power finance stores in the state of Texas, including 2 here in East El Paso. His employees have been cited for ignoring the ordinance in San Antonio, Houston, and Dallas, but it's unclear whether his employees are also ignoring the ordinance here in El Paso. An El Paso city employee told the Houston Chronicle the ordinance is not yet being enforced here.
It's very concerning, and what you're mentioning here about the city not enforcing this is something that I'm certainly going to look into, and I'll get back to you right away, because we already have obstacles with the state. We shouldn't have this with our own city.
Now, this is a story you'll see only on ABC 7. I asked the city and the city attorney's office for comment on that assertion. The payday loan ordinance is not yet being enforced in El Paso. Instead, I received a copy of the ordinance and no response to my specific question. Rick and Estelle.
All right, Darren, thank you very much.